Urgent Dallas Cowboys fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Dallas Cowboys updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Alright, folks, today we're diving deep into some of the most exciting developments and news surrounding our beloved Dallas Cowboys, a franchise that has been synonymous with both glory and resilience throughout its storied history. As one of the most iconic teams in the NFL, the Cowboys have a passionate fan base that spans across generations. They're known for their star on the helmet, their legendary players, and their never-say-die attitude. But what's really caught everyone's attention lately? Well, it's all about the health and status of their franchise quarterback, Dak Prescott, and the team's ongoing efforts to build a roster capable of contending for the Super Bowl once again. Let's start by revisiting some recent history. The Cowboys have been a team in transition over the past few seasons. After making the playoffs in 2018 and 2019, they faced setbacks in 2020 and 2021, largely due to injuries, inconsistent defense, and some key offensive struggles. Dak Prescott's injury in 2020 was a pivotal moment, a gruesome ankle fracture that sidelined him for most of that season. Yet, his recovery was remarkable, and he returned in 2021 to lead an offense that was, at times, explosive and at other times inconsistent. The 2022 season was a mixed bag. Prescott played well, but injuries and defensive lapses hampered their playoff push. Now, as we approach the 2025 season, all eyes are on Prescott's health and the team's roster improvements. The good news is, Prescott is on track to be fully healthy and ready for Week 1. The team's medical staff and training personnel have been meticulous in their approach, and the offseason reports suggest he's recovered from his latest injury and is in top shape. Prescott's durability has been a concern in the past, but he's shown resilience and a strong work ethic. His leadership remains vital, and fans are hopeful that this will be the year he can truly showcase his full potential. But let's not forget that the quarterback is only as good as the weapons surrounding him. The offseason chatter has been intense about the Cowboys' receiving core. Despite a lack of high-profile acquisitions this year, the Cowboys are banking on the internal development of their current players and possibly a reunion with some familiar faces. The question on everyone's mind is, who will Prescott throw to? And can they provide the consistent production needed to complement the team's running game and defense? This brings us directly to the potential return of Amari Cooper, a player who's been a favorite among fans and a key contributor when healthy. Cooper spent his prime years with Dallas from 2018 to 2021, establishing himself as one of the league's most reliable and talented wide receivers. His route running, hands, and ability to make contested catches made him a favorite target of Prescott, especially on third downs and in clutch situations. His connection with Prescott was evident. During their time together, they combined for nearly 900 receiving yards and 27 touchdowns over 2 seasons, forming one of the most reliable duos in the league at the time. In recent years, Cooper's journey has been somewhat tumultuous. After leaving Dallas, he played for the Cleveland Browns and then the Buffalo Bills. Last season, his numbers dipped. He finished with just 44 receptions, 547 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Many fans might see those stats and think he's past his prime or underperforming, but the context is important. Injuries, team dynamics, and quarterback issues all played a role in limiting his output. Still, Cooper's talent and experience remain elite, and his familiarity with Prescott could be a game-changer if he returns to Dallas. Recent reports from CBS Sports' Tyler Sullivan have suggested that the Cowboys might be the best fit for Cooper if he hits free agency again. Sullivan emphasized that the chemistry Cooper and Prescott had is hard to replicate and could translate immediately into production. Their previous connection, which saw them connect 292 times for nearly 900 yards and 27 touchdowns, highlights the potential for an instant upgrade in the Cowboys' passing game. Sullivan also pointed out that Cooper's market value, estimated at around $18.9 million per year, is reasonable given his production and experience. For Dallas, signing Cooper wouldn't just be a splash move, it could be a strategic, cost-effective way to bolster their offense. Now, comparing Cooper to other options on the roster, it's clear that he still has the potential to be a primary target. Jalen Tolbert, a promising young receiver, showed flashes last year with 49 catches, 610 yards, and 7 touchdowns. While Tolbert has shown development and promise, he's still raw and learning how to consistently perform at the NFL level. Cooper's veteran presence and proven track record could provide the stability and leadership that the young receivers need to thrive. The implications of adding Cooper go beyond just individual stats. It could significantly influence the Cowboys' offensive strategy. With Prescott healthy and a seasoned receiver like Cooper back in the fold, Dallas could implement a more dynamic, balanced attack. Prescott excels when he has reliable targets who can create separation and make big plays on contested throws. Cooper's precise route running, hands, and ability to read defenses make him a perfect complement to the team's offensive scheme. But the Cowboys aren't just about the passing game. Their offense is built around a potent running attack led by Tony Pollard, who emerged as a true offensive weapon last season. Pollard's explosiveness, combined with his versatility as a runner and receiver out of the backfield, gives Dallas a well-rounded offense that can keep defenses honest. When defenses have to respect the run, it opens up opportunities for the passing game, especially for a receiver with Cooper's experience and skill set. So, what about the defense? The Cowboys' defense has been a strong point in recent years, especially with the emergence of linebacker Micah Parsons, who has quickly become one of the most feared pass rushers in the league. His relentless pressure on quarterbacks and ability to disrupt plays is a game-changer. The secondary also features talented players like Trayvon Diggs, who is known for his ball-hawking skills, and safeties like Donovan Wilson, who bring physicality and playmaking ability. The team's defensive coordinator, Dan Quinn, has done an excellent job designing schemes that maximize their strengths and keep opponents guessing. But let's circle back to the offensive side, because that's where the real excitement lies. The Cowboys' coaching staff has been working tirelessly to refine their schemes, aiming for more consistency and explosive plays. With Prescott healthy and potentially paired again with Cooper, they could unleash a more versatile, unpredictable offense. This is crucial, especially in a highly competitive NFC East, where every game counts. The Eagles, Giants, and Commanders have all made significant improvements, and the playoff race promises to be intense. Looking ahead, the Cowboys' front office and coaching staff are undoubtedly assessing their roster and trying to finalize their plans for the upcoming season. The offseason is a complex puzzle, with rumors, negotiations, and strategic moves shaping the future of the team. The decision to pursue Cooper could be one of the final pieces of that puzzle, potentially providing the offensive spark needed to push Dallas further in the postseason. Now, let's talk about some key stats and historical moments that underscore Cooper's value. Over his 10-year NFL career, he's amassed 711 receptions for over 10,000 yards and 64 touchdowns. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler and has been recognized for his precise route running, reliable hands, and ability to perform in clutch moments. His playoff experience is extensive, including a memorable run with Dallas in 2018, where he was instrumental in their deep postseason push. His leadership and veteran presence are invaluable assets, especially as the team tries to navigate the pressures of a playoff run. What about the bigger picture? The Cowboys have been very ambitious, aiming to return to the Super Bowl after a long drought. Their last appearance was in 1995. Their core is still intact. Dak Prescott leads the offense, Micah Parsons is a disruptive force on defense, and the offensive line remains one of the best in the league. But the final piece, a game-changing receiver who can stretch defenses and make plays, could be the difference between a good season and a championship one. The coaching staff's strategy has always been to adapt and improve, and adding a veteran like Cooper could be that strategic move that unlocks the full potential of their offensive scheme. It would also send a strong message to the league. Dallas is serious about contending and ready to make a statement in the NFC. And let's not forget the broader context of the NFC landscape. The Eagles are reigning NFC champions, the Giants have shown significant improvement, and the Commanders are always lurking as a dangerous team. To stand out and make a real Super Bowl run, the Cowboys need every advantage they can get. A reliable, experienced receiver like Cooper could be the missing link that helps them overcome tough defenses and close out games in critical moments. In terms of expectations, fans are optimistic but also realistic. The team's talent is undeniable, but chemistry, health, and execution will determine their fate. If Prescott can stay healthy and find his rhythm with Cooper, the offense could become one of the league's most dangerous. Defensively, the team is poised to be formidable again, especially with Parsons leading the charge. The key will be consistency and avoiding costly mistakes. As we look to the season ahead, one thing is clear: the Dallas Cowboys are still a team to watch. Their potential is immense, and the offseason's moves, or the possibility of adding Cooper, could be what finally pushes them over the hump. Will they finally reach the Super Bowl stage? That's the dream everyone shares, and all signs point to a team that's hungry, talented, and ready to fight for every yard. So, what do you think? Are the Cowboys about to pull off a major move? Do you believe Cooper can still be that go-to guy, that reliable target who can change the game on any given play? Are you confident in Prescott's health and the team's overall trajectory? Drop your thoughts, predictions, and hopes in the comments below. We love hearing from you, and remember, this is a team that's always in the news, always in the chase, and always capable of surprises. Thanks for sticking with us, Cowboys fans. Stay tuned for more updates, in-depth analysis, and breaking news. We'll be covering every twist and turn as the offseason unfolds. Until then, keep that Cowboys spirit alive, and as always, go Cowboys!